Hi, everyone. I'm Debbie Belaus, and I am a Qigong instructor. Let me just fix this. And I want to talk to you today about, so what is Qigong? Qigong is an energy-based practice, and what does that mean? It's a little bit different verbiage, talking about energy medicine or energy practice. Everything is energy. Energy wants to move and it has to move. So when I talk about energy, I'm not just talking about the energy all around us, but it's also the energy inside of us. And we use things like vibration. I want to talk about vibrational sound because vibrational sound has an energy, just like color has an energy, wood has an energy, mountain has an energy, everything is energy. And this practice is about tapping into that idea of energy because when we do that, it becomes a natural way to self-care. It's a natural medicine. That's what I like to call it. It's a natural medicine. And we can use these different techniques. They're thousands of years old. They're time tested to help with our self-care, to stay healthy. It's a preventive practice from getting sick. And if we are sick, it also helps us to heal a lot quicker. I want to specifically talk about healing sounds. Now, healing sounds is a vibration. Sound has a vibration. Singing has a vibration. It does something to the body. It creates, when you think about vibration, vibration typically can break up stagnation. Vibration can help us feel a little bit more energetic, especially if you're feeling low energy, just moving around, jumping around. It elevates your vibration, elevates your energy. So sound can also do the same thing. Now, this is especially really good if you're not feeling well and you can't move around much. If you're in a wheelchair, if you're getting over an injury of some sort, you can use this practice to help with your recovery because it doesn't take much but using a certain sound. Now, different sounds correlate with different organs in the traditional Chinese medicine. Organs will respond to sound. So they develop these healing sounds that correspond to each organ. So for instance, these healing sounds that we're going to use today, they will work with your lungs, your kidneys, your liver, your heart, and your stomach. And each organ has a particular vibrational sound that correlates with that organ to help tonify the organ, to help getting the organ healthy. There's also another piece to this. There's an emotionality piece to this too. Again, emotionality has an energy. Emotionality has a vibration. And again, in traditional Chinese medicine, what Qigong is, uses emotionality as also a way to keep ourselves healthy. A certain emotionality creates a certain breakdown to an organ, especially if it's a negative emotion. For instance, the lungs hold the emotionality of grief. The kidneys hold the emotionality of fear. The liver holds emotionality of anger. The stomach holds the emotionality of worry. So in other words, if you are overly worried all the time, like constantly living in worry, it's going to affect the organ of the stomach. So then you might start beginning stomach issues. If you are angry all the time, it interrupts, it affects your liver. If you're feeling a lot of grief, it's going to affect your lungs. So if you can connect the dots here, certain high emotionality connects to certain organs that are affected by that emotionality. Now, it's not bad to have emotionality. I mean, we're human, we're going to have emotionality, but it's too much of one thing is not healthy. We can feel grief, we can feel worry for a length of time, but if it becomes your mode of living in that particular emotionality, then it will start breaking down that particular organ, and then that creates certain diseases. Now, this is time tested through Eastern practices. I mean, our Western medicine really doesn't look at that, although Western medicine does talk a lot about how stress really breaks down the body quickly. Stress causes a lot of inflammation. When you have inflammation, inflammation means it's too much heat in the body, which breaks that down quicker, just like stress does. So we do talk about this in our Western culture as well. But this is going a little bit deeper, a little bit more direct to certain organs. Typically we get sick from a certain organ that's going down. We also get sick, if you break something that's going to be painful in the body, that will cause inflammation as well. But the organs, we want to take care of our organs. And this is an easy thing that you can do. Again, if you are stuck in the bed, or if you're just getting over something, if you're exhausted, if you're in a wheelchair for some reason, you can easily do this for your self-care and your health care. So I'll demonstrate what it will sound like, what organs we're working with, what sound we are referring to, the high intensity emotionality to that particular organ as well. So you can start connecting the dots. Also, this is good information for yourself. Like if you're having some liver issues, and the Western medicine is going to, understand about what the liver does. But for your knowledge and for another layer of self-care, again, the liver is connected to the emotionality of anger. So you might want to look at yourself and go, my liver's breaking down. Am I eating the wrong foods? Am I drinking maybe too much alcohol? Not getting enough exercise? And am I really angry all the time? And it's very interesting to start connecting those dots, because it's an extra layer that you can help heal yourself, maybe on another plane, so you'll heal a little quicker. So it kind of fills in the gaps of what maybe Western medicine doesn't really work with. We need both, for sure. We need Western medicine, but we also need Eastern medicine to help us prevent ourselves from getting very, very, very sick. Okay, so we'll start with the lungs. So the lungs are right here. Well, I think we all know where our lungs are. They're right in front of the heart, right in the rib cage. And the healing sound for lungs is hiss. It's Hiss. Hiss. And the emotionality for lungs is grief. So again, grief. Okay, so say somebody has passed that you've loved, and you're feeling so much heaviness of grief. Well, something that you can do for yourself is just hold your lungs and do the healing sound of hiss, because you know that grief is going to affect the lungs. So using that healing sound, holding the lungs, almost like you're giving yourself a hug in your lungs, and then doing the healing sound of hiss. We'll go to the next organ, which are your kidneys, which are right in your back body on the lower part of your lumbar spine, a little bit higher up. Your kidneys, we have two of them, and they sit on the back side of the body. And the healing sound for for kidneys is chew, CHOO, chew, chew. The emotionality that is associated with the kidneys is fear. So again, if you're feeling very, very fearful about something, you know that you're in it too much and you don't want it to start breaking down the kidneys, then you can hold the kidneys and do that healing sound of chew. The third one is liver. It's on your right side, right underneath. I'll come back a little bit more so you can see this. It's on the right side, right above, they sit right under your rib cage. So that's where the liver is. And the liver sound is SHII, and the emotionality is anger. So again, if you're feeling a lot of anger for some reason, and you're in it too much, you know it's going to start breaking down that liver organ. So then you would use the healing sound of SHII, shh. Then we're going to go to the heart. The heart sits right behind the lungs, right in the center of this general area of the heart. The heart expression is, and this might sound a little bit too much heat in the heart is very destructive. So too much heat could be well, the summer is very hot, so you want to be careful with that you don't overheat yourself. Too much excitement, like over excitement, can affect the heart as well. So the healing sound is ah. So you can use that if it's, it's like a shock to your system. If you're feeling shocked by something, then you can ah. It calms it down, and it quiets it down, and it cools it down by using that particular sound. And then the fifth one is your stomach. So the stomach area, we all know where our stomach area is. And the sound is oh. It's like if somebody punched you in the stomach, you'd go oh. It's worry is the emotionality for stomach. Too much worrying will make you go oh. If you're in that worry mode way too much, you would use the healing sound of oh. Now, those are the five basic sounds and the five major organs. Then we have the sixth, it's not so much an organ, it is called the triple warmer, which is your rest and digest system. So your circulatory system, your digestive system. And the sound is H-E-E, he. And he helps to calm the whole body down. So after we go through these healing sounds of those five organs, then we end with he. He kind of is a general, the triple warmers is just like a general cooling down, calming down of the whole entire system. So, give this a go. We're going to practice it and, notice how you feel afterwards. You can use this practice for many things. I like to actually use it every day because it kind of covers everything for me, like in the morning, all those different emotionalities that I really do not want to hold on to, or preventing anything. Because in one day, we can feel angry, we can feel grief, we can be worried, we can have fear. You can have that all in one situation. So it kind of helps with all your general organs. So you can use it as a general protective, preventive practice. So let's start with the first one again. We're going to go to the lung area. The sound is HISS. The emotionality is grief. So we'll do 3 times. This is also a breathing technique because what you're doing is you're inhaling through the nose and then you have to exhale out the sound. So now this becomes also a breathing practice as well. So lots of stuff is going on here in this little practice. So we'll inhale through the nose and then we start the healing sound of HISS for your lungs. Inhaling through the nose. Hiss. Kind of like steam coming out of a tire. Let's do 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Hiss. Inhale through the nose. Hiss. We're going to come to the kidneys, which sits in the back of your, right near the lower part of your spine. Your kidneys, the healing sound is choo, CHOO. The emotionality is fear. So we'll inhale, choo. Inhaling, choo. Inhaling, choo. The third organ is the liver. It sits on the right side of your body, right below the rib cage. The healing sound is SHII. The emotionality is anger. So we'll do 3 of these. Inhaling, shh. Inhaling, shh. Inhaling, shh. The fourth is the heart. The healing sound is ah. The emotionality is shock or too much heat. We'll do 3 of these. Inhaling, ah. Inhaling, ah. One more. Inhaling, ah. And the fifth organ is the stomach. And we all know where the stomach is. The sound is O. The emotionality is worry. So we'll do 3 here. Inhaling. O. Inhaling. O. Inhaling. O. And then the sixth is the triple warmer, which is your rest and digest system. We'll just bring the hands on the top of the head and bring this, as we're bringing our hands down, we'll use that healing sound of H-E-E. It's more of a calming and tonifying sound, tonifying all the organs. So inhale. E. Inhaling. E. And then inhaling. E. And then just close or soften your eyes. And just notice how you feel. Hopefully you feel some vibration to all the organs. But just notice a difference. And then we can return. So again, you can use this as a general cleanse for emotionality, a general cleanse for your organs. You could use one organ at a time and just work on that particular organ. If like we're in the winter season right now, the kidneys are really affected a lot in the cold weather. So you can use the healing sound of chew for healing and activating your kidneys. So I hope this helps. Hope you find some interest in it. If you like it, subscribe to my channel. I do try to post something weekly, little tidbits here and there for self-care. I also have longer versions of my classes. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this information helps in some sort of way. Thank you so much, and namaste to all of you.